brownies, here we go. Here we go, brownies, here we go. Here we go, brownies, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Here we go, brownies, here we go. Here we go, brownies, here we go. Here we go, brownies, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Cleveland is the city and town, orange and brown. You know what's going down, we reppin' that dog pound. Fans going crazy, dogs want a bone. Offense headed straight to the end zone. Ground game, pound game, this is our season. Now we need to stop. Let's go defense, special team, running back 6 for the score. Extra point good and the whole crowd roar. Here we go, brownies, here we go. Here we go, brownies, here we go. Here we go, brownies, here we go. Here we go, here we go.
Good evening, what's up and what's good? And welcome to the Loc'd On Sports 216 Cleveland Browns pregame this Thursday evening. This is your man, Keith Allen. Along with me, I have my man,
Ed in Columbus.
And to this evening, the Browns will be taking on the New York Jets Thursday night at 8:15 p.m. The Browns, with a record of 10-5, will be taking on the Jets. They have a record of 6-9. Big things are in store today if the Browns succeed with the mission at hand. If they win, the Browns are in the playoffs no matter what happens. If they lose, they still got a shot, but that's when things might get a little murky. What you got to say about that, Ed?
Well, win, like Kevin Stefanski would say, go 1-0 this week and control your own destiny. You know, it gets murky, like you said. I still think there's a great chance they get in the playoffs if they don't win. But then you have to go down to Cincinnati, and then that's never a great place to play for us, especially the end. I remember with Derek Anderson in 2007 with the 4 interceptions, and we were 10-6 that season, but missed out on the playoffs because of that game. So you don't want to leave fortunes to chance going down to Cincinnati. You're at home, prime time, Thursday night game, national television with a chance to clinch the playoffs. You got to get it done tonight, and I think they will. And we got to wear all whites. I know you got your, so all the people going down to the game do the opposite of what Keith is doing right now, and you're all whites.
I didn't get the memo, but I know they're wearing all whites today. I didn't get the memo. White shirts, white pants, white helmets. Hey, it's time for the Browns to take control of their own destiny at hand. At hand.
Shout out to everybody, too. I've seen on social media, everybody at the Muni lot that's been partying all day. Now, I know this Thursday has been a long Thursday of Browns fans anticipating this 8 o'clock game. One thing we always talk about as we get older, Keith, we like the 1 o'clock Sundays. But the 1 o'clock Sundays, the reason why we kind of like it, because it's at 1 o'clock. You get these primetime games, whether it be a Monday night or a Thursday night. You got to wait all damn day. And I'm kind of impatient as I get older. And I kind of wish they would kick off after we get done with the show, but not until we get done with the show, I must say. But so shout out to everybody that's in the Muni lot partying. And also shout out to everybody. Now, I know Dude Wipes was doing a promotion where you turn in your jersey and you get a new one, but I think it was only the first 100 fans. But the lines that I'm seeing on social media, the lines are longer than the Cavs championship parade for everybody wanting to turn in a jersey right now. So, So good luck. Hopefully everybody gets a swap out of that as well.
Oh, wow. They get to swap out their jerseys today?
Yeah, they're doing a promotion where you turn in an old quarterback that basically it's going to be the Bakers, it's going to be this, it's going to be the Colt McCoys and all that, and you get a new jersey. So that's always nice.
Oh, wow. That will be interesting. And think about it. This year, the Browns have had 4 different quarterbacks. 4. Not 1. Not 2. Not even 3. 4. 4 quarterbacks. And what is even crazier about that, all 4 quarterbacks have gotten them a win this year.
That's team ball
All
right there.
four. Yes.
That's team ball. Yeah.
And in past years, what's so special about all this going on for the Browns this year? In past years, this team would have folded and probably only won about 3 or 4 games.
That's so true, Keith. That's a great point. It's, usually Browns, especially a team riddled with injuries like the Cleveland Browns have been in 2023. That's, 1 or 2 would be enough to sink the ship. Look at the Nick Chubb injury in week 2. But then, I mean, think about this, Keith. And I'm glad you said that about the 4 quarterbacks all contributing to a win, because tonight DTR is out. They re-signed PJ Walker. So, obviously I don't want to see PJ Walker ever take another snap in a Cleveland Browns uniform. But you know what? The cat contributed this year. And you know what I'm saying? So as much as, we were at Seattle, we beat the 49ers, and things weren't always pretty, beat the Colts in a game. I mean, PJ Walker won 2 critical ball games that changed the fate. Without PJ Walker, this season's over with. If he doesn't right the ship and we beat the Colts and we beat the 49ers, I mean, this scenario that we're talking about tonight about possibly clinching the playoffs, that doesn't happen probably.
Facts. PJ Walker, even though I talk about
mad stuff
like that, but he's been instrumental in the process as well. He has been instrumental in the process as well. And you'll probably see PJ Walker next week if the Browns win tonight.
Yes.
You'll definitely see him next week. So shout out to PJ Walker. He got put back on the official roster this week, since DTR is on the injury reserve. My mind just was leaving me for a second.
It's okay. It's a long day.
Yeah. So DTR is on the injury reserve, which sucks, but it is what it is. But you know what? This team has given you optimism to where all the injuries and stuff has taken place, and we've been like, okay, no problem. Next today. Next man up. Like today, no Amari. I don't know if Amari Cooper's playing or not.
No, I just saw that break news right now. I just got on right before the show because I wanted to get any news and tidbits before the show. Barring any last-minute setbacks, Amari Cooper will play for the Cleveland Browns tonight.
Good, because he has a problem with his heel.
Yep.
So, and like I said, if the Browns win, that means the starters, more than likely, everybody that's a starter that has a name on the team, will most likely get about 17 days off.
Yeah. The only thing, Keith, I'm wondering, though, is even if we win tonight, we clinch. I'm wondering if there's any scenarios that if we lose to Cincinnati, could we lose that number 5 spot? Because that's a very coveted spot, that number 5 spot, because then we would play most likely the AFC South champion, whether it be the Jaguars, Texans, or Colts. So I'm wondering, because you're not going to get a bye anyways. And Joe Flacco, let's be real, he's not going to be back probably next year. So you're not really worried about him overextending himself. No. So even if with a win tonight, I could see a scenario where they do go down to Cincinnati and try really hard to keep that number 5 spot. I don't know what's in play. There's so many things that have to happen that I don't know if it's easy to predict right now. But I could see a scenario where some of those starters play maybe the first half of the game in Cincinnati, and then maybe depending on what the score would be, I could see resting some of them. So we could see. But in a perfect world, Keith, I'm with you. Win tonight, clinch the playoffs, and hopefully a lot of them will get the rest next week, because you don't want any more. You don't want any, God forbid, any more injuries. I don't know if we can sustain any more.
Right, because I think the Browns would have a tiebreaker over Buffalo, I think, if they both finished 11-6. Okay. Okay. And Cincinnati's 8-7, so
they're done.
They're literally done. And I think the Browns would have a. Now it all depends. Buffalo can be tricky, because Buffalo, if Miami loses to Baltimore this Sunday, and Buffalo goes to Miami and defeats Miami,
they could win the division.
Buffalo will be the AFC East champion,
and then
Miami will be the next wild card. And I think the Browns have the tiebreaker on Miami as well.
Okay.
So I think if the Browns win today, I think they're 5 no matter what happens.
I like that 5. You know what? I'm not going to argue with you, Keith, and I'm going to shut my mouth and roll with that one. But we got to talk about something, and I just thought about it today because I haven't been thinking about it with a short week and everything. But
yes,
we got a new kicker, both the punter and the place kicker tonight. So my thoughts are, don't get in a position where that's going to matter, but But these games are close, so it could come down to a Riley kick. I don't even know who the punter is. I'll be honest with you.
I don't know who the punter is either. The
I don't
kicker,
know.
the kicker had made 15 to 17 field goals this year, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, for Detroit, yes.
Yeah, for Detroit. Now the only difference is, well, the weather conditions shouldn't really play a factor today because they're not expecting little to no wind,
Oh, that's good. That's good.
which should be cool. And it's supposed to not be raining by the time kickoff.
Okay.
And it looks kind of dry outside right now as we're speaking and stuff. But the only thing is, since he was kicking inside, how would that take effect outside?
Right. Cleveland's not in the easy place to kick, as Phil Dawson asked
No.
anybody. I think honestly, I think Pittsburgh and Cleveland were two hardest places to kick because you just don't know when
Yes.
the ball has a tail to it and it kind of always veers off one way or the other.
Yes. So that will be remains to be seen and everything. And also to our viewers,
Oh,
speak up. Chat lines is open this evening. Hit us up. The chat lines is open. I don't know if I'm going to do a post game or not. I will tell you this: if the game ends around 11:15, 11:30, might do a post game.
okay.
If you up for it, might do a post game.
Just hit me up. Just hit me up, and we'll see what's going on. If I'm not passed out myself, who knows? I can't promise anything. I will not. I will be indulging in some adult beverages tonight. Hey, it's the end of the year, guys. I've earned it.
Oh, you must don't got to work. You ain't got to work tomorrow, do you?
I actually do have to work tomorrow, but I just don't care. Just don't.
You
care.
know what?
The Buckeyes
That's how
tomorrow night too.
We gonna go into that game too while we're on here and stuff too. Also, you're right because I got to work tomorrow, but I don't give a fuck.
I don't give
a fuck. Shit. It's Friday. Hell. And think about this. If the Browns win, they clinch a spot at home. They clinch a wild card berth at home. And they haven't did that in Lord knows how long. They haven't won the game to clinch a playoff spot here in the city. Well, yes, they did. Let me
well,
take
they did
that
in
back.
2020, but nobody was the Keith. Nobody was there.
Nobody was there. So in a sense, I ain't gonna say it doesn't count, but this is a whole different magnitude.
This is a different animal. National TV, everybody, full packed stadium. Yeah, it's definitely way different than the limited seats with Baker. And that was cool. Look, I want to give a shout out to Baker because I remember him getting that first down against Pittsburgh and kind of getting up and putting the first down and put that clincher. So
no doubt.
Maserati or whatever.
Yes, shouts out to Baker Mayfield and shouts out to Baker Mayfield in Tampa Bay for making the Locked On Sports 216 NFL Power Rankings in the top 10. They was number 10 this week. I know Casey's somewhere smiling like
he so is.
I told you. I don't know Casey's Twitter handle. I gotta send it to him. I told him I had a surprise for him and everything. But let's get to some things. You got the Orange Board, which we're looking for somebody to sponsor it in the future. Here we go. Key points. Not what the Browns must do to win tonight. And one, I think this is important. Get something out the run game because this week the Jets do have a pretty decent secondary. 2, get off to a fast start. Well, I spelled that wrong. My fault. Get off to a fast start. Y'all know what I mean. Otherwise, take the Jets' hopes out early. Don't let them breathe at all. 3, which for some reason, maybe I ought to not put this down there. Maybe they won't do this. Because I've realized every time I put it on there, it's just Chinese torture with 1,000 cuts. Just torturing ourselves. No damn turnovers.
Can I scream it, Keith? No damn turnovers. Thank you.
Thank you. Then 4, which really is the most important out of all of them. Understand the mission and the moment. And don't lose focus.
Yeah.
Don't lose focus. And that should lead to a win tonight. If they follow all 4 of those things. For some reason, though, they don't follow no damn
3
turnovers.
Yeah, they don't. But I will say I love your number 1. Here's why I love your number 1. Because the Jets have the second best pass defense in the NFL. The
Yes.
Browns have the first best. But here's the thing. So Flacco, and I was listening to some Columbus radio today, and we're all down with the Browns down in C-Town, so in C-Bus, I should say. But, Flacco was throwing up some big numbers, but, he's going up against a 29th ranked defense, a 27th ranked defense, and like the 25th ranked defense. Tonight, he's going to get a test with Sauce Gardner in the second ranked New York Jets pass defense. So, you know what? If the passing game isn't as efficient as it has been, you know what? You are going to have to rely on getting some first downs via the run. And it would behoove the Cleveland Browns to, I'm not going to say fix it totally, but in certain 3rd and 2 situations, if you could get a couple Kareem Hunt first downs with some nasty runs, I'd take that.
Yes. Like you said, piggybacking off what you said, they got a stern test today against the New York Jets secondary. And also another challenge the Browns offensive line faces is Quinnen Williams, Michael Huff. That's going to be a tall task. Because, see, the thing is, I'm not really concerned with the Jets offense.
No.
But I am concerned with the turnovers.
I was saying this to my wife before I came on. I was like, I'm coming on with Keith. We're Locked On Sports 216. We're throwing it down tonight. She's like, have a fun show. But she said this to me. She's like, if Flacco throws, a couple interceptions, if it turns into a couple pick sixes, that becomes dangerous territory.
Because a whole different game.
Yeah, because like I said, you don't want to give him any light. I'm not afraid of Trevor Siemian and the Jets offense. I'm worried about their defense actually scoring the points.
Yes, and in the meantime, our defense might have to make a few plays.
I agree.
They might have to get a pick six or something. They might have to make a few plays.
Yeah. Turnovers deep down in the red zone. If nothing else, make the field position so unbearable for the Jets defense that they break.
Yes, they might have to make a few plays tonight and everything because Thornhill is questionable today, correct?
I think he's going to play, though. He is questionable still, but I think he's going to play.
Good. And I know Anthony Walker is out.
Yeah, that hurts.
Yeah, because they play but they played lights out last week against Houston, but we played against Case Keenum, and this week we're playing against Simeon. Isn't it Trevor Simeon today?
Yeah, it is Trevor Simeon.
And like I said, the thing is that we can't turn the ball over. That's becoming a big concern because, like what I said on the We Like Sports show on Monday, if you have to play Miami or Baltimore or somebody, you might not get back. Yes, exactly. Yeah. You might not get back, and I mean, come on. They got to get it right. I agree. They have to get that right. And I mean, understand, well, he's throwing for touchdowns and stuff, but you got to look at it. You about to play against a good defense this week. In the playoffs, you're not facing no scrub defense because you got to look at all the defenses in the playoffs from Baltimore. Best defense. Yep. Miami. They've been lights out on defense since Jalen Ramsey came back. Kansas City. They might not can't score, but
their defense
score on them.
Yeah, that's correct.
And Jacksonville.
They're
but playoff time is a different story.
Absolutely.
And their experience from last year.
Yes.
And then you got Buffalo.
I don't want to play Buffalo.
then you got a whole who's the other team that gets in if the season was over today? Who else gets in?
I think it would be
Buffalo. Is Indianapolis?
Yes, it'd be the Colts, I think, yes.
Indianapolis is kind of like Jacksonville, you know what I'm saying?
Hit or miss,
yes. But in the real side of time, well, definitely if you start giving the ball away, all the quarterbacks involved, all 7, can beat you.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You're not facing the Case Keenums. You're not facing the Chicago Bears offense. You're not facing that no more. So this is the time, as far as I'm concerned, that the Browns need to clean it up offensively.
Well, they need to develop some good habits because, like I said, they're playing up. The Jets are 6-9, but the Jets are a playoff caliber defense. So don't worry about the
Yes.
offense and what because look at the Browns. We talk about their defense and how they're ranked number one, and especially when they get it cooking on the lakefront. Such a disparity between what they do on the home and on the road. But here's the thing. So really, I'm not really worried about because we probably won't have a home game in the playoffs anyways. So going up
Correct.
against a playoff caliber defense like as the Jets, this is a true test today. And if we can move the ball, sustain drives, that's going to carry us. And like I said, and no damn turnovers. That'd be a nice start. You start applying some of those principles, and then you can carry that over into January football.
Yes, because that is a must.
More now
That
than
is
ever.
a must. And another concern I have now is the special teams also.
Yeah.
Because now we our kicker and our punter now have new name tags, and
rentals. We got some rentals, Keith. We got some.
Yes,
our cars are in the shop right now, and we got some rentals.
Dustin Hopkins and Bjorkes, please get back by playoff time. Please get back by playoff time. Because I'm going to tell you this, and this is what I told people when Jedrick Wills went out. You can complain or take it for granted, but you will miss them when they are gone.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, Bjorkes, people discount, oh, he's just a punter.
He's
you
a
know
weapon.
how many, man, you know how many times he got the defense in better, favorable, down and distance field position?
There are times, Keith, he's literally kicking out of the end zone with 1 foot on the back
Yes.
line, and he switched the field, so they're going. They still have to go like 80 yards. I mean, he changed games.
Yes, and Dustin Hopkins, dude, been automatic. And this is where things are going to get interesting now, because Kevin doesn't have that convenience now with Dustin Hopkins that he has. What's the young man's name again that's kicking for us now?
Is it Riley something? Riley Patterson? Riley something?
Riley Patterson. He doesn't have this convenience now. Before, Kevin could play the game where all we got to do is get past the 50.
Yep.
And Dustin was spot on. Spot on. 55, 58, yep. 59, 51, 52. Good. Now, you don't have that guarantee with Patterson.
No. But also, too, the Browns obviously had to go for it in Houston, making 5 of 9 for something ridiculous. They're not going to be able to do that against the Jets tonight. Those percentages would probably go way down.
No. The time Stefanski got to play Madden this past week.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah, that's funny.
He got to play Madden this past week. We got to play Madden this past week. And like you said, the odds of doing that again against this defense, it's going to be challenging. But I think the Browns should overcome everything. And I think they should come out with the victory.
I agree. They should. They absolutely should. The Browns are 10-5. They are a quality team. This is what a playoff caliber team would do. You have the chance to clinch at home in front of your home fans on national TV. A good team would get it done tonight. And if the Browns want to elevate and take that next step to be a relevant good team and a perennial playoff team, tonight is a must win for the psyche of the team, because let's be real, you don't want to wake up tomorrow and be in flux like, oh my gosh, we had a chance to make the playoffs. We still a good chance, but you don't want to play those if and buts game. You want to win this game, get out relatively healthy, and then see where you have, because then the second season starts after you clinch victory today.
Yes, definitely. And for those of you that were looking for bullshit news and shit to smear somebody, you got good news now. Even though it's not an important factor, Deshaun will be on the sidelines for all those people that figured he should be on the sidelines and everything. Fuck the fact that the dude that just had surgery.
Yeah, right. I
Fuck
mean, never
that
mind.
Fact. I guess he can't get hurt. Everybody else can get hurt, but he can't. But he'll be on the sidelines this week, tonight. For those of you that don't pay attention to the game, but pay attention to little bullshit like that.
Keith, you got an agenda right now, and I love it.
I mean, for real. I mean, it's like my thing is this, and this is what grinds my gears. And don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for Joe Flacco and everything, but it's like they done labeled this man as the Messiah and just poo-pooed on everything everybody else has done at quarterback.
Yeah. Well,
And then it done got to the point where people are like, oh, he should be the starter next year. No. Now, I will be honest, I am open to this. If they want to sign him as the backup,
oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm down for it 10 toes down. But the way Flacco has played, I'm going to say
Yeah,
this.
right.
He done probably jumped himself into a bigger pocketbook next year.
Well, if I'm a team that's drafting a quarterback, say I don't know, just throw out any team. You may want to sign Flacco just in case you want to take that quarterback slow and develop him, because, like I said, he now becomes like the Ty Detmer was to Tim Couch in 1999.
Yes, and Flacco can also be that to DTR next year.
That's true.
Because think about it. I want my starting quarterback to concentrate on winning games. Flat out.
That's all they should do. That's all they should concentrate.
Flat
That's
out.
all they should do. Right.
Deshaun ain't got time to mentor DTR.
Right.
Because we got to win games. And I'm going to tell you this. If the Browns win a first-round playoff game, second round, no matter what happens, they're probably going to be picked to probably be a Super Bowl contestant.
Oh, absolutely.
Next year.
Absolutely.
Especially if Nick Chubb comes back and all the people that were hurt make successful recovery from their injuries next year. So I don't need Deshaun to be a damn tutor.
No, right.
But if Joe Flacco is willing, that is the perfect spot for him. Because then he can give Deshaun insight on what he sees on the sideline and also tutor DTR in the process.
It's going to be about that money, man.
Yeah. He done played himself into a bigger pocketbook because I think his deal was $4 million this year, prorated or something like that.
Yeah, I think it was 4.5, and it was winning games, and he'd win more, get more money, and it's and he's doing it. But
next year it'll probably be about 8.
Yeah, and that'll be guaranteed, probably.
Yes, it'll be guaranteed 8. But I'm gonna be honest. Why wouldn't you take care of your quarterback position for real? We done seen this year. You have to take care of that. Because
I don't understand it, Keith. I don't understand why these GMs just think that the extra wide receiver matters more than the backup quarterback. I don't get it.
And you've been saying that for the last couple of weeks. You've been saying that for the last couple of weeks, and you made another point that maybe you have a backup kicker at large.
Why not? You got to score points. Isn't it about scoring points? So a chance for a guy that's on a position or at a position that actually kicks and affects the games. Oh, I know he's just an idiot kicker, like Peyton Manning said of Mike Vanderjagt, and these guys are not football players like some meatheads think. But no, kickers, they score points. They matter.
Yes, they do. Kickers matter. Backup quarterbacks matter. And we done found out this year, because think about it, almost every position the Browns have put on the field has gotten affected by injuries this year.
Yeah.
Injuries. And I don't see how people are talking about, well, D'Amico Ryans could be coach of the year. No. Hell no. Ask D'Amico Ryans how it feel if he had to go to Keenum for like 10 games. And he had to play in the AFC North.
Yeah, much different ball game there, D'Amico.
Much different ball game. And I ain't shitting on this. I ain't shitting on him. Because
he had C.J. Stroud. I mean, hey, he had some luxuries.
He had a rookie quarterback, and he was just coming in.
Yeah,
so
that helped. Yeah, the pressure wasn't there either.
And the pressure wasn't there. There wasn't no pressure for them. Where here, brothers had to perform.
Oh, Stefanski would be fine if he didn't make the playoffs.
They had to perform where everybody's going to get the fuck up out of there. Everybody. Didn't matter. Everybody. even players. Hell, if the Browns would have been 5-10, we'd probably be talking about Myles Garrett once out. 5-10, we probably talking about Denzel Ward once out. 5-10, Stefanski's gone. 5-10, Barry's gone. D. Podesta might be gone.
I don't know what he does or what he did or where he's at, but he's gone somewhere.
So for them, for Stefanski not to be considered coach of the year is literally fucking insane. And coming from me, that's a lot. Because I've been in Stefanski's ass. I even said dude should have got fired after last year. Because I felt this team had talent to go to the playoffs last year. When starting Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah.
Which Washington finally came to Jesus on and decided to give him a bone now and everything. Yeah. Probably about 5 or 6 games too late.
Yes.
But everybody about to get fired in Washington any damn way.
That's true.
Hey, BME might find itself back in Kansas City after this year. Who knows?
That's true.
And to think about this, that everybody was discounting him with the Chiefs. You look at that offense last year compared to this year.
Well, Bieniemy's obviously shown he had some much needed value to that Kansas City offense, and and I'll say one thing: look at the Washington, mass firings that are probably going to happen because of the failure of the season to win games. But
it sounds like a tragedy, don't it?
Yeah, right. Mass. But I will say one thing: it's not like the Commanders. It's not like they don't score points. Their defense
they
just
score
doesn't.
Points. Yeah,
I mean they score points.
They just don't defend. But then they had a fire sale too mid-season too with the trade deadline. You got Sweat.
Yeah.
Man, but like I said, for Kevin, if he doesn't get coach of the year, that is a fucking sin. That's insanity.
Well, let's see what happens after tonight. Now, say they lose the next 2 games, and then what are we talking then?
I still say you get it because the Browns still be in the playoffs.
Okay. Yeah.
Because honestly, Ed, if I told you in August, before the season start, week 1, you lose Conklin, you'd be like, all right, that shit happens. Conklin been injured all the time anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
But then week 2, guess who? Nick Chubb, you lose him.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
What would you think our record would have been back then?
Yeah, probably the 5-10, like you were saying.
Not only that,
Stop.
Not only that, next week, on the precipice having his best game as a Cleveland Brown and was probably about to break barriers then and get another setback, your franchise gets hurt. Deshaun. And he's out for multiple games. Then he came in for a game and everybody in America seen that he didn't have it. And Kevin saved Deshaun from himself.
Yep, the Colts came, yep.
And let's not go, let's say, then Denzel Ward gets hurt.
Well, I'd say that I wouldn't be too, I'd like that one, I'm not too surprised about that.
Then Miles, full steam ahead, then he gets hurt. And even though Miles toughened it out,
he wasn't same.
Miles, no. Then you had Cooper sustain injuries over the year. Your safeties, both your starting safeties, casualties hurt.
Okay.
Your quarterback of your defense, your middle linebacker, he's out tonight.
And then your kicker and your punter.
That was just the gravy on top of everything.
Damn. I don't like this meal. That's the gravy. You're trying to hide too much. I don't like it.
And through all that, 4 quarterbacks, your whole special teams compromise, Kevin still got the shit done. Still got it done.
He gonna get paid. Kevin gonna get paid.
Kevin gonna get paid, and some other coaches are gonna get sprayed.
Yes.
Because you can't tell me that coaches of teams that have underachieved, they're looking at their coaches with the side eye.
Yeah.
Like, well, I lost this guy and that guy. Kevin lost his quarterback, his running back.
Kevin's like, I lost every damn play.
He
Just
lost
think about this.
every piece you can actually have
Like
on the
every
board.
position room, whether it be linebackers, safeties, offensive line, defensive line, quarterbacks, kickers, special team, every position room has been affected. It's like everybody got
Yes.
COVID. Okay, it's like everybody got
Yes.
infected.
Yes. And he lost all that, and he still kept this team together.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey, y'all need to go to Greenbrier next year too, as well.
y'all, yeah, it stayed extra few days on Jimmy. Okay, stay an extra
Right.
few days on Jimmy.
And think about this. There's a lot of team building on this team. Because think about this. Deshaun took the players somewhere during the wintertime last year.
Yep.
Didn't Myles Garrett do something with his players as
Yes.
well?
Yes, he did.
So this team stuck together through everything.
They like
Everything.
each other. They
Yeah.
like each other. I'll give them that. They like
Yes.
each other.
Stuck together through everything. It's like, oh, such and such out, no problem.
Yep.
And you don't see that. You don't see that in the league at all. So as I said, Kevin, hey, I'll be the first because I always
Yes, yeah. Everybody, Locked On Sports 216, everybody that watches the
Yes.
show and watches We Like Sports, they know how Keith feels about Kevin Stefanski. And it's not that Keith.
No,
the
I don't
voice,
dislike him.
It's not like you dislike him, but you're just honest. You're just honest.
Yeah. And for all that, he should get Coach of the Year.
Yeah.
Think about it. You had some of these national prognosticators talking crap, talking about this team is only going to win 6 games. And I'm looking at them like, is y'all out of your damn mind? 6 games?
I
Come
think
on,
that
if we
had a
go
lot to do
3-3, we're going to go 3-3 in the North. If
I think that had
anything,
a
at
lot-
worst.
I think that was the Deshaun hate, though. There's just some in the national media that just for whatever reason, they're just going to hold that over our heads and make it because of Deshaun Watson. And honestly, let's be real. I don't even think those people really hate Deshaun. It's for some reason they don't want him in Cleveland. If Deshaun Watson would have went to Atlanta or Carolina, I don't think you would see this much hate on Deshaun.
You wouldn't see this victory all towards him.
Yeah, I don't get it. Why Cleveland?
Here.
What is it about
Yes.
the Browns?
Yes.
I don't get it.
And the fact is, you also got to give Jimmy Haslam his credit. He let Barry and Kevin do their thing. Really, the last 2 years and didn't interrupt or say, you ain't heard nothing really from Jimmy.
It's amazing.
Congrats, Jimmy, on winning the what's that, the soccer title with the Crew?
Yeah, Columbus
Congrats.
Crew, MLS.
Yes. Now it's time for you to get us away to bring one home here now. But congrats. But think about, and Jimmy, my next door neighbor too, up in Bradenton.
That's right. Yeah.
Yes. Right up the hill from me. But you really think about this, though. He went and got his man. People are talking about, oh, you gave him a guaranteed contract. Truthfully, if you really look at it, people are always talking about guaranteed contract. Lamar Jackson is going to get all that money unless he falls off a cliff.
Right. Jalen Hurts will get all that money unless he falls off a cliff.
And Jalen Hurts hasn't played exactly lights out either.
No.
But you don't hear the victory all on him that you hear for Deshaun. Who else? Justin Herbert ain't done shit in the league.
That's the one where, like, I mean, I understand you had to give him the money, but he doesn't win. He doesn't win. He doesn't win. And y'all don't give him no victory all about him getting hurt and all this. Joe Burrow, his guaranteed money is damn near right in the next yard from Deshaun now. He got hurt. He always gets hurt, it seems, honestly. I'll be honest with you.
And you didn't hear nothing there. But for us, hey. And like I told somebody back in 2022, I said, people are crying about that money, but that money is going to be $1 discount in another year or so.
And it's proving to be that way.
Yes. $230, all them quarterbacks are going to make their money. Or by the time they get close to the 4th year of their deals, and if they're still playing at a high level, they're going to renegotiate for more money. Because think about this. Dak Prescott is up for another extension.
Oh, he's going to get paid.
and he's going to get paid. Think about this. I don't hear people talking about Daniel Jones.
Oh my God, Keith, you read my mind. I was going to say Danny Dimes making like $45 million a year. That's the highway robbery that's going on.
Right, but y'all ain't said shit.
They didn't pay Saquon. They gave Danny Dimes all that money.
They didn't pay Saquon, but they gave Danny Jones all that money. And Miami is going to have to give Tua that money.
Going to have to. No doubt about that. No doubt.
Because it's like Tua and Watson are the stepkids of the NFL.
It seems that way.
And Lamar is like, they don't got no choice. We gotta feed them.
They don't hate on him, but they don't really praise him. They don't hate on him,
but they don't praise him. Because think about this, and this is why a lot of these fucked up dumbass franchises are sorry as fuck now. Atlanta, you had your chance to get Lamar, but you wanted to collude with the owners. You didn't want to stand on your own too. You didn't want to stand 10 toes down for your franchise. Jimmy would have got Lamar. Jimmy would have went and got Lamar. Yep. But you didn't want to stand 10 toes down for your franchise. That's why your sorry asses are 6-8, 7-8, whatever. And that's why Baker gonna take the division. Who was another team that could have got Lamar?
No, there was, like I said, 13 of them. But, New Orleans was one of them. Carolina, Atlanta.
New Orleans, you're stuck in the mud. You could have got Lamar, too.
Yep.
But you sided with the owners. Instead of worrying about your franchise. You sided with the owners. And look where y'all at. Y'all was favored to win the goddamn division.
Now, the Saints ain't come marching in anywhere towards the playoffs, I'll tell you that.
Hell no. And if I was my workmate that's a Saints fan and my other partners that's Saints fans, I'd disown y'all asses. Because y'all could have got Lamar. Could have got Deshaun. But now, you want to man the other owners. And all these people talking about guaranteeing, out of all the sports, why has people got such a problem with an NFL player receiving guaranteed money?
I don't.
Where in the NBA, and I ain't shitting on the NBA or nothing, dudes are getting that guaranteed money and they're sitting out games. And they ain't sitting out games because of injuries. I got a headache. I ain't playing today.
Good stuff, though. I like that. That was nice.
Baseball. Oh, well, I was out on the bender last night. I'm going to sit out this game.
They play so many games. That's the problem. They play so many damn games.
But the NFL is a goddamn car crash. Don't worry about what's in another guy's pockets because he has earned that money tenfold.
Yeah.
And where y'all talking about, dude, being on the sideline, a lot of y'all wouldn't come to work if your nail fell off your pinky finger.
That shit hurts, Keith. Ow.
And here it is, this dude's shoulder about to fall off, and y'all crying about he ain't on the sideline.
It's throwing shoulder. It wasn't like Baker where it was his other shoulder.
Right.
This is Deshaun's throwing shoulder.
And truthfully, I didn't even want Baker to play when he hurt his shoulder. Yeah. Because I knew his play was going to be compromised. Yeah, and these dumbass folks here still, they don't see the forest ahead of the goddamn trees. And y'all Cleveland people that be complaining about the shine and stuff, this is why no stars wants to come to this motherfucker.
Well,
because you needle and nitpick on every little goddamn thing they do, but then these marginal motherfuckers you worship.
Yeah, the land. Yeah, I've always said this for a long time. And people get mad at me, but I always say in Cleveland they love the mid. They love the mid, and I don't.
Y'all love the mid. Y'all don't see yourselves. Yeah. It's like, get off of it. Let the dude recover from his injury. He was hurt. He was hurt.
There's a game tonight. We could clinch the playoffs.
Yes, sir. And check out, he's going to be on the sideline.
Yes. There you go. Hopefully his beautiful girlfriend is as well. He did. She's not bad looking, I'll tell you that.
Some guys have all the luck.
That's right. Now.
Some guys have all the luck. But Deshaun, we're on your goddamn side. And
come on the show, Deshaun. Come on the show.
Come on the show. Because Deshaun, I hope you're keeping receipts for all these motherfuckers that done spit on your hospital bed.
Is he next to
I
Kevin Durant?
hope.
Is he next to Kevin? The hospital shot with Kevin
If
Durant.
not, he should be. If
Because
not,
that's what they did to
he
him.
should, because this shit is, what's the name? And don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for Flacco. And really, Flacco really got nothing to do with this.
No, this
But
isn't about.
the way they just doing this dude is just like, I never seen no shit like it. And it just infuriates me. It's just like I was watching the show earlier today and they talking about, well, he ain't on the sideline and so he should be with his team. Dude had surgery in LA, dumbass. And
Not
he was
wrong.
on the sideline before his surgery. And how all these people got access to the Cleveland Browns media, got access to the Cleveland Browns in this city, but don't know the Cleveland Browns policies.
I know that's the thing. Before you go reporting something, you would think you would look into that first.
Yes, where they have a rule for all players on IR. They're up in the boxes, up in the suites, because heaven forbid somebody runs into somebody on the sideline. And people were saying, well, Deshaun need to be there for DTR. When he got his surgery, guess who was there? Joe Flacco.
That's right.
So you telling me that Deshaun has to be down there after he done got his shoulder worked on, but you're not saying Nick Chubb should be down there, and he needs to be down there for Ford if that's the case.
Yeah, because
I swear,
he needs to be Ford's eyes. He needs his
oh
vision.
my God. Ford was worse off than DTR out there in some occasions
I
on
would
the
say
field.
so. Yes.
But like I said, quit the hate for Deshaun. I'd rather you motherfuckers just say, I hate Deshaun.
Be honest.
I'd rather you just be honest with that. What's up, Jay?
Jay, what up?
Let's go. Browns are going to get this victory. I done got myself hyped up and shit now.
I know. That's what I was about to say. Keith's working himself up, but you know what? And no matter what this Deshaun thing, it'll work itself out. Who cares what the haters say? We got a game to win tonight, and it's all about the Cleveland Browns. We love Deshaun Watson. Hey, you could come back next year, King, get it done. But here's the thing. It's all about the Cleveland Browns.
Yes. Deshaun, you can come on the show, too.
Please.
Deshaun Miles, because there's even talking about Myles Garrett missing OTAs. If the dude puts in work every game during the regular season, who gives a fuck about some shit that's optional?
I don't.
So let me ask you this, Ed. If your job told you you're off 4 days a week, but if you want to come in on your Friday and Saturday, it's optional. Are you going to come in? But it doesn't matter if you come in or not. And if you ain't really got no work to catch up with.
I got 2 words. Fuck no.
All right, then. So why is these motherfuckers pressed about Myles Garrett going to OTAs? And this dude ain't done shit every year but put up numbers and plays every year. This dude got 17 sacks last year, and he damn near killed himself last year. You talking about OTAs?
We talking about practice?
OTAs? Dude earned that right not to have to show up. Right, Jay? I don't. I don't. Because I'm like, come on. But who covers the spread?
Oh, that's a good I think, what is it, 7.5? Is it 7.5?
Yes, 7.5.
Oh, jeez.
You go first, Ed.
I don't know if they do. I think they win the game, but I don't know. I think they win by a touchdown or something, but 7.5, that's why that extra half a point. Ugh.
Yeah.
I'm going to say they win the game, but they don't cover.
I'm going to say they win the game, and I think if I was a betting man, and if I'm going points, I probably would take the Jets.
Right.
Now, if I'm going head up, straight up, I'm taking the Browns. You know what I'm saying? I don't see the Jets possibly winning, but you never know. You never know.
Okay, Carlo, in that scenario, 7. So I think the Browns will win by 7. I'd still have to take the Jets because that's a push then. And you know what I'm saying? So that's still not even enough. So I think 7 doesn't really help me out there either, because if I say the Browns win by 7, Vegas gonna take my money. Vegas gonna take my money.
Surely is. Vegas know what, and I'm gonna tell you something. Vegas know what the fuck they doing.
Yeah, they always do. They always do.
They know what they doing because they know you go 7. They think of the
Yes.
Jets. They're
Yep.
6-9, but the thing that they don't put in there. Everybody knows the Browns are susceptible to turnovers on offense.
And that's the thing. Like, I could see a scenario where they win by 10 to 14. They should really win by 10 to 14. They really should. They really should. But because to Carlos's point, the Browns D is stepping up. But at the point, but to Keith's board, no damn turnovers. We haven't lived by that the last couple of weeks either.
We don't never live by that. Maybe
we don't.
Next week, I'm not gonna put that up there. Next week, I'm not gonna put that up. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna manifest it and say it. He said, "Vegas never loses." So, who do you think the most money is being put on?
Well, it depends. Now, if the line changes, and I think it might be too late for that, but I'm going to say that because the line hasn't changed much, I'm going to say it's about 50-50, and Vegas wants to keep it that way. That's why they have it at 7, because I think they want, an even split. So I think right now it's probably pretty equal with what the money's being placed on both teams.
Yes. So 7.5, that's a lot in a pro game. And think about this. Remember when the Browns played San Francisco and the Browns was 10?
Yeah, it was 9.5. Then it got to 10. Yeah,
9.5 to 10. And I think that's kind of disrespectful. Think about it. Baltimore was a 5.5. 5.5 dog.
Oh, but it was at San Francisco, though. It was at San Francisco.
Don't disrespect the Ravens.
I know. And Lamar we trust.
In Lamar, I trust. And let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna be honest and I'm gonna keep it 100. I've been a Lamar fan since he was at Louisville. I remember watching when him and Deshaun used to go at it every year.
Oh, that's right.
Every year. And Lamar could never get the best of Deshaun when he was in college. But Clemson was also the better team.
Yeah, little better talent-wise on the defense.
It was a little better talent-wise. But people always had doubted Lamar and everything, saying he can't throw. But let me ask you this, Ed. How Lamar can't throw, but he set all the passing records.
I want to dispel that. I think it's very, very, very easy for people.
It's like, what the fuck these stupid-ass motherfuckers be talking about?
You don't win the Heisman unless you can't throw. And also, too, is another thing. Even in the NFL, I've never watched the Browns game. He still does. He lights us up. Like I don't say he throws perfect passes. Like I don't see why they say he can't throw. I don't get it, Keith. I never will.
I never got it. Then what's the dude? Polian Toma? He should be a wide receiver. Get the fuck out of here.
I don't know.
All you dumbass franchises that want to decide with the owners, look at your franchise now.
Yeah.
Because drafting a rookie quarterback, how can I say this, is a 50-50.
Yeah, always is. Usually is.
It's a 50-50. You think not it will be a low-scoring game?
I think it will be a low-scoring game,
yes.
We'll make our predictions.
I do, too. Jay, I couldn't stand Clemson, but Deshaun was something out of this earth at Clemson. Lamar, you right, Jay. He should have won 2 Heismans, but I couldn't stand
I'm a Buckeye. Leave Archie alone.
Not it. Anyway, speaking of college football, it's a football game tomorrow, and I don't really think nobody gives a fuck about the game myself.
No, they don't.
That's the thing that the bowl playoff has done to, how can I say, college football and Archie. That's what the bowl playoff has done to college football. Think about it. Ed, let me ask you a question. Personal question. How many bowl games have you watched?
2, but I told you my one the best game when I was talking about we like sports was Montana State versus North Dakota State, and that was like I'm saying that was the best game, and I watched that one. Now the bowl games, I watched Secure Bowl for about 1 minute, couldn't stand it, and I probably was flipping. I none. It's really
And
none.
I was about to do a survey question. I was just about to ask you that. How many minutes did you watch of each bowl game?
Under 5 minutes. Under 5 minutes.
Ever since the college playoff done formatted to what it is now.
Yep, they don't matter.
They don't matter. And you wonder why these kids know.
Georgia versus Florida State. You think, what a great matchup. Nobody's playing and nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Tomorrow, Ohio State, the Ohio State University in its locale will be taking on I almost forgot. They taking on Missouri.
Yep.
And Missouri are formidable opponent in the SEC, but hell, I mean, really, they got Ohio State favored by 1.
Because they don't care and they don't know.
You ain't got no quarterback. Even though, now, how is Devin Brown?
Well, from besides getting injured on the goal line, basically, and run wildcat formations, I think he's okay throwing the ball. Probably just like Kyle McCord is when you got defenses that aren't as quick. But I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow. But obviously, he didn't beat out Kyle McCord, so I don't know. I mean, I don't think Brian Day would have picked the guy that was worse. I don't know.
Brian Day was slipping this year on the QB position. Hopefully, he get that shit remedied next year.
We got Aaron Nolan coming in. Aaron Nolan.
God damn it! This losing to Michigan shit 3 years in a row. This shit got
that shit ain't gonna fly.
Because now Ryan Day is being known. He's becoming now the 2020s version of John Cooper.
Damn it, Keith.
Thank you, Jay. You are so right. Lose to line number 33. You the quarterback. You should be 3, not 33.
I agree. It's ridiculous.
Lose that, please. Lose that number. Some of the college players, yes, they are. Yes, they are.
He's not wrong.
He's right about that. Brownies getting 24. Okay. If they can score 24 tonight,
they win. They win 20. I say we'll go to. I'm just gonna say my prediction tonight. Maybe I lied. Okay, so maybe they do cover the spread, Carlos. They do. Give me the Browns 24, the Jets 16. That's an 8-point difference. So maybe they do. Okay, maybe they do.
Browns 24, Jets 16, because the over/under is 34.5.
Oh, wow, that low?
Yeah, that low. But they probably figured the weather and everything.
That's true. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Me, as far as the Browns and the Jets, as far as prediction for today. Yeah. Man, let me tell you. The Browns should win this game. I just want them. If the Browns can get out early and ahead, just bury the Jets for real.
I agree.
Bury the Jets where you can get your starters out, and but this time reserves. Play some ball this time. Don't just go out there. It's one thing when you say that you want to play, but it's another thing when you go out there and, man, Brownie's no kicker. We got a kicker. We just don't know what he can do.
Jay, that's not. Come on, Jay.
Let's go. That's right, Carlos and Jay. Let's go. Yes. But I got the Browns winning today, and I got them winning 20-10.
Well, that covers the spread there. That covers the
20
spread.
20-10. 20-10, 20-4, like 20-14, 20-13, 20 to switching. It's somewhere around in that because I don't see it being a blowout.
I don't either. I don't either.
Because for some reason, we're going to make this game exciting. Shit. We tried to make the Houston game exciting.
We tried. Yes, we did.
Fortunately, it didn't work out. Jay said 24-10. Okay,
I'll take that.
I'll take that too.
Yeah.
Hey, if you could take that one off that 10, I'll definitely take
That's
that.
even put up that bagel.
Yes, I definitely take that. But so we both own Browns are gonna be 11-5, hopefully.
Wow, who would have thought that a couple weeks ago with all the?
The line is 33.5.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but you know what? I did predict 11-6.
As I did as well.
You did too. Yes,
So,
yes. We had every team in the division finishing over 500.
yeah.
Now that may be the case and things. But I forgot, got off track.
Yeah.
Who do you have tonight or tomorrow night? Ohio State or Missouri?
I think the Ohio State Buckeyes will go on to Jerry World and win the Cotton Bowl Classic, or as us old folks know it as the Fabric of Our Lives Bowl, and they'll get it done 34-28.
Now you ought to ask Jerry. The question is Dolly Parton going to perform at halftime this time?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't. You know what?
I don't think so.
I don't know. She don't even want to pay attention to this game. She's like, I'm too old for this shit.
I got Ohio State somehow, some way pulling it out. Because, man, if they lose tomorrow, they going to be at Ryan Day's neck.
Yeah.
He might not make it from Dallas.
Oh, Jay, I'm not going there. I'm not allowed to go there. I can't do that. I can't answer that.
He say slavery ball?
That is funny shit, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Very funny, man. Like I said, I got Ohio State winning. I don't care. Just win. Just win.
Fair enough.
Because if Ryan Day don't win tomorrow, they're gonna be at his ass.
Oh yeah.
They're already at his ass now.
Think about this. We have pregame coverage because I was listening to the fan down here, 97.1. But they got pregame coverage. Game starts at 8:00. And obviously they're going to have to talk about they start their pregame coverage at noon. So I got Buckeye coverage from noon till 8:00 in a meaningless game that nobody cares about.
What they need to do from noon to 8:00 is convince Devin Brown to change that number.
Thank you.
From 33 to 3.
Absolutely.
Please.
Give them some NIL money. Just somebody pay up. Just somebody pay
right.
up.
Yeah, you're right, Jay. If they lose tomorrow, they might be.
Well, here's the thing. He got a nice recruiting class. He really did get a nice recruiting. Look, it comes down to next year. With Michigan starting over, basically, who knows if Harbaugh stays, he could take the Chargers job. You're not going to have McCarthy as the quarterback in Michigan. They're going to lose, obviously, the running back. So,
can I ask you a question?
Sure can.
Where was Harbaugh at when the Michigan beat us last time?
Okay, well, Keith, he was at home. Okay, I get it. But
hey,
it was still
check this out. Remember when I told y'all on We Like Sports? I said, if anything, now you done gave Michigan a mission now when they suspended Harbaugh. If anything. Harbaugh probably going to the pros, though. He's tired of this shit.
Yeah, I think he's going to go. But also, too, I think to your point of giving them extra motivation, I think the problem with the Buckeyes the last couple of years is Ryan Day does awesome when it comes at home.
He did awesome everywhere except get a quarterback for this season.
Well, that too. But if you look at Ryan Day's play calling, look at the Georgia play calling, how he kept them in the game. He does great bold when it comes to calling plays. Against Michigan, he gets scared and he gets timid against Michigan for whatever reason.
And okay, I'm going 33 and the Browns -7. What do y'all think?
Okay,
all right.
You know what? Your opinion is no more worse or more opinion or expertise than ours. Anything could happen. Anything could happen. It's the NFL. It's the NFL.
That's like the score I said, 20-13ish.
I mean, yeah. I mean, right? 33. Exactly. There you go. So I think it's a great Carlos. I think that's good stuff right there because.
Yep. So, like I said, it is what it is. Like I said, Jim probably going. But you know what? I don't think if Jim doesn't win it this year, I don't know.
I know. I know.
He might want to say, I want to say, fuck you to Ohio State one more time. One more time. Matter of fact, I want to do the hand on him. Make it 5.
Damn.
Remember the Brownies, D? Yes, sir.
Yes.
You know, that's what I said. Hopefully that O be the final on the scoreboard for the Jets.
Right.
Jay.
Yeah, that's the we
Hopefully.
like. That's right.
Hopefully. Anyway, what to say?
Hopefully. I hope. I hope.
I just want to get the win. I don't want to get nobody else hurt. Our injury luck is fucked up.
True.
Our injury luck is all the way fucked up. Hell, shit. Next thing you know, I ain't gonna even say it. But
Don't do it.
Our injury luck is fucked up. We gotta win.
I don't disagree with Carlos. I don't disagree with that one either.
Because if you look at the Super Bowl colors for the newest logo, whose colors are in there?
Lamar's colors are in there. That's all you care about. I was gonna say Baltimore, but it's Lamar's colors.
Lamar's colors and Brock Purdy's colors.
Yeah. Purdy colors.
27 Brownies, Jets 6. I like that.
Cool.
I definitely like that. That's even better because then you cover big time. You cover big time. But anyway, stay tuned for everybody. Enjoy the game. And we will come on. If it ain't after the minute, it would be coming on right after the game, matter of fact. This time.
Yeah.
I ain't waiting no half hour. If I wait a half hour, my black ass.
That ain't.
My ass going to sleep. I'm gonna just be real and stuff. So stay tuned. Again, we will be on live. But hopefully it's 11:30. Then we can give you a half hour show.
Yep.
Then go to bed at 12.
And as always, I got 2 words. Go Browns!
Yes, sir. And also, gotta add something else on here while I'm also go Browns. Let's see. Pregame. Okay, closing. Bam. Also, go Browns. Get this win. Be focused. Realize the task at hand. Seize the moment. Let's see what my man Carlos said. The Super Bowl colors. Yeah, see?
He knows. He knows.
I want to ask you real quick.
Yep.
Did you have a problem with what Mike Carson said about Brock Purdy?
No, I really did. I did not.
Jay said, my ass sleep at 11. I don't blame you. Usually I'll be asleep about 10 o'clock. So, but hey, tonight is a special occasion. Go
Special
Browns. Night. Also, you know what I'm about to do. I got to look up a score real quick.
Okay.
Matter of fact, no, wait a minute, they just started playing. This is what I don't understand. See, Ed, this is what pisses me off. And I'm about to show you right now. And I talked about this. I talked about this. Y'all, y'all needed me for it on Monday, but God damn it, I don't give a fuck. Thank you, Carlos, for check. Yep. Thank you for logging in. Thank you. Your content, your opinion is definitely valuable. Definitely valuable. But like I said, Jay, Cavs. No, it ain't the Cavs, Jay.
It's not. It's another team that plays round ball.
It's another team that plays round ball. We're going to talk to their marketing department. And I be damned. The Cleveland State Vikings are up 21-11 over Oakland. But now the game is delayed.
For what? Delayed for what?
I don't know. You got to turn on.
Raining inside? I mean, what's going on?
You gotta watch ESPN Plus. But see, this is what I be talking about. Goddamn time the Cavs play at home. Cleveland State is scheduled to play. You know who's going to win that? The Cavs. Right. Cleveland State at home. The Browns are playing. The Browns could be 0-17 and motherfuckers still going to trump the state game.
Man, we won't allow it. We won't allow it.
Quit scheduling at the same time the Browns are, because I am one of your faithful fans. I have been your fan since 1978 when I went down to public hall, where at now? See Cleveland State. OU. That's why I was happy and special, because that was the first game I ever went to go see live. Was Cleveland State versus Ohio University.
Keith has a pet mouse named McFadden.
Yes, and that was way before McFadden. I think that was around the Franklin Edwards, or right before. I know Darren Tillis had played for him then. But damn it, quit scheduling at the same time. It's a major sports event. God damn. You could have scheduled it tomorrow. Jay, I've been a fan of Cleveland since I was a kid. I even say fuck Ohio State for them when they played them.
Their football team's undefeated too, by the way.
They unwinnable too. Ain't got one. I can't believe they used to have a baseball team too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was a challenger at one time, or well, it's a Triceratops now.
Oh.
Community College, Tri-C. Yes, sir. LOL. Tri-C was where Ben Wallace played.
That's right. That is correct. Yes,
yes
absolutely.
Sir. Yes. Around the years I went there, too. That's when Ben Wallace played. But anyway, everybody enjoy the game. We will be back on, I say, around. Matter of fact, we're going to be back on no matter what the fuck the score is or whatever, 11:30. 11:30, because brothers got to go to bed and go to work. Because bills still got to get paid. Oh. Let's see, what my man Jay say? They going to pick NBA over us. Like I said, Cleveland State, quit mixing your schedule with the Cavs and with the Browns. Please, because you won't win. Do
it for Keith's sake. Just do it for Keith, please.
Do it for my sake, because God damn it, I like watching y'all.
Yeah.
And plus.
There you go.
So come on, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. I'm your number one fan. I remember rushing home from school to watch Cleveland State running stun when they threw Bobby Knight in Indiana out.
Yes. Almost beat David Robinson in Navy.
Yes. Man. They would have played Duke. I don't know if they had enough for Duke back then. Yeah. But, man, come on, y'all. Come on, Vikings. I know y'all can do better. I know. But you got to the major stuff is on, because you're not going to win. You're not. Browns.
Well, they're delayed.
They're 0-17.
They're so delayed right now. They don't know what to do.
Now, you're being delayed, so you're running into, man, you might not be nobody in that arena. Might not be nobody in that arena. We're going to go off after this. Think about it. I ask people out on the street right now. You go see a Cleveland game, and they're ranked in the top 20, or would you go see the Browns? People you think out of that 10 would say Cleveland State.
0 to 1, probably 0.
So we see it. How come they don't see it?
I know. I don't know.
And it's a lot of Cleveland Viking fans here. A whole lot of them. And they still do this dumb shit. Just make it impossible to be a guy. Just make it impossible for you to support college basketball here. Damn.
I feel for you. I feel your pain, Keith. It's coming through all the way down to Columbus. We could go for a soft pretzel right now and a hot dog.
Yeah. I went to a snowstorm to go see a Cleveland State game.
Did they win?
Yeah, they won.
Good. Okay, good.
Browns have bet. Yes, they do.
Yeah, probably more money though, Jay. Food. Probably way more money.
That is true. Yeah. Man, I remember I went to the Browns game and I hate, then it cost me for a hot dog and fries. Cost me about almost $18.
Gee,
Hey,
yikes.
hey, I ain't mad. I'm donating to
There you go.
pay
There you
Deshaun.
go. Deshaun's contract, Keith is paying for it.
We donating to the cause to pay Deshaun. Donating to the cause to pay my. Donating to the cause to pay Denzel Ward. Donating to the cause because Chubb Cooper have to be back next year. For all these fools that was talking about Chubb going to be gone, eat a dick. It ain't happening.
Eat a bag.
It ain't happening. It ain't happening. Hey, you pay what you get.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Time I went $6 for $6 for
Hopefully
a
it was cold. Hopefully it was cold.
It actually was cold. It
Good.
was cold.
Good.
It was cold. Cold. Because I'll say this: when we come back and the Browns go on the road, a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because if I told you the top 5 traveling teams in the league, surprised at the 5 I tell you.
I'm gonna say Browns, Bills, Steelers, Kansas City maybe, and Eagles. I don't know.
It's Browns, Bills, Steelers, 49ers, Cowboys.
Okay. I got 3 out of them. I got 3 out of 5.
What is it at Cleveland State for a hot dog? Oh.
You'll have to buy tickets, Jay, and find out.
I don't know. You know what? I ain't been to a Cleveland State this year, but I imagine they're not cheap. But I know charge games that's at Cleveland State, they do have dollar hot dog day. They do have that tomorrow at the charge game tomorrow night. They wear some type of different uniforms too, some tequila-like uniforms or something tomorrow. So and it is dollar hot dog night. It all depends when you go. So
Okay.
get them dogs. But anyway, we about to get up out of here. We've been out here a little long.
All right, it's okay. It's a long day. We had a long show.
Everybody, enjoy the game. Go Browns. They got to get this win. It's important. What a Sugardale. Yes. Sugardale Dollar Dog Night. Which you'll be seeing a lot of them over at the Progressive Field. The newly remodeled Progressive Field at that.
With your blue seats. I better stop. I'm sorry.
Exactly. Thanks again, Go Brownies. Yes, Jay. Browns, get that win tonight. Everybody, have a good evening. We'll be back this evening. Win or lose. Win, lose, or draw. We'll be back. Locked on Sports 216, Cleveland Browns pregame. Cleveland Browns versus the New York Jets. Browns are a 7.5 point dog. 7.5 point favorite. What I'm talking about. They better not be no dog. They better not be no dog. So that dog, something is definitely wrong. And it's time for the media to give us our goddamn respect in Cleveland. Because like that, and shout out to my man Matt Trigger because he said this with. And not only he said this about the Ravens, national media ain't give them nothing. No pub. And yet they got the best record in the game, but they've been glamorizing Philly, glamorizing San Fran, glamorizing all these other teams that,
you like that. Geez, stop. That's one of yours.
They gonna get that anyway. But they ain't no AFC team props. Only giving they props to, they were sucking Cincinnati's dick, making excuses for Joe Burrow for the first 4 weeks of the season. Tomlin. But they were shitting on the Browns and Ravens. And they got to eat crow. But wait a minute. Browns got to handle their business first. They got to handle their business at hand tonight. Like I said, Browns 20-13. You got to handle their business at hand tonight. Handle that business. and watch these national motherfuckers kiss y'all asses. But anyway, we're out. We're out. We'll see you later on this evening. Go Browns. Get that W. This is Keith Allen and my man Ed in Columbus for the Locked On Sports 216 Cleveland Browns pregame. And we're signing out. Peace.
Go Browns!
Yes.
Here we go, Brownies, here we go. Here we go, Brownies, here we go. Here we go, Brownies, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Here we go, Brownies, here we go. Here we go, Brownies, here we go. Here we go, Brownies, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Cleveland is in town, orange and brown. You know it down, we reppin' that dog pound. Fans going crazy, dogs. Offense headed straight to the end zone. Ground game, pound game. This is our season. Now we let's go defense. Running for the score. Extra point good and the whole crowd roar. Here we go, Brownies. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, Brownies. Here we go. Here we go.